Hello Rubies, I am Lisa and it is Motivation Monday for February 11th, 2019. Today I'm going to give you 3 drills for on-body hooping and 3 drills for off-body hooping that will help you bring movement to your flow. So oftentimes when we are drilling a trick or doing a trick, we find ourselves just standing in one spot doing one thing. And it's always nice to bring a little movement into your flow. It can be a hard theory or challenge to grasp when you are first getting into it, but just know that with lots of practice, persistence, and drilling, you will get there, and you absolutely can do it. I'm going to start with 3 drills for on-body hooping to add more movement to your flow. So the first drill that we're going to do is just walking while hooping. So I'm hooping on my waist. I'm going to walk forward and walk backwards. If you find this easy for you and you would like to add a challenge, after you walk forward, give yourself a little turn in the direction of your hoop. When you walk backwards, turn in the opposite direction of your hoop. Awesome. All of these drills can also be done while leg hooping and chest hooping. So there's a leg hooping, walking backwards. Woo, let's see if I can do it. Awesome. Right? So I encourage you to try all of these drills on all core hooping, so leg, waist, and chest, and it will help you find more movement and flow in those areas as well. On to the second drill for on-body hooping. So we're here. What I'm going to do is just take my foot pointed out in front of me, out to the side, and behind me. Make sure I do that on both sides. If this drill is easy for you and you'd like to up the challenge, draw a little whoop. Make sure your hand doesn't hit your hoop. Draw little half circles on the floor with your foot. So these drills may not seem like much, but what they're doing is teaching your body how to continue to hoop while your weight is shifting and while you're balancing on one leg. Speaking of balancing on one leg, that's what we're going to do next. So while I am waist hooping, I'm going to bring my leg up and continue to hoop while I balance. If you'd like to up the challenge, you can come up to the toes of your other leg. Make sure you do it on both sides. And if balancing on one leg is a little too challenging for you, you are always welcome to just rest your big toe on the ground and lift it up for a second or two to start working on that balance. Totally okay if you're not into full balance yet. All right, so those are the 3 drills we have for on-body hooping. Walking forwards, walking backwards, adding turns, pointing our feet out in front, out to the side, out behind, or drawing little half circles on the floor. And then we went into the balance. Perfect. For off-body hooping, we have 3 more tips. The first tip to use for off-body hooping is to change our level. I'm going to demonstrate this while doing a simple isolation. I encourage you to try it with all the off-body moves you know and see what works best in your flow and what feels best in your body. So here with a simple isolation, I'm just going to squat down while I isolate, come back up. Can also go upwards on my tippy toes. If I want to practice balance again, balance on one leg. We can also try this while walking. So balancing on one leg, stepping forward or back, squatting down, balancing on one leg, stepping forward or back, squatting down. There we go. The second tip is going to be more of an upper body movement. So usually I'm manipulating a single hoop with my dominant hand or my working hand. And my other arm is just kind of hanging out here. What we want to do is bring more movement into this non-working hand One of my favorite drills for this is to just trace the path of the hoop with my non-working hand. With a linear isolation, it looks something like this. With a regular isolation, I can go same time or opposite. Some other moves might be an anti-spin flower. And again, I encourage you to try tracing the path of your hoop with the non-working hand in all the off-body moves you know. Even if it feels awkward at first, it may show up in your flow and be beneficial for you. The last drill I have for off-body hooping and incorporating more movement is something I learned from Deanne Love, and she calls it trick restriction. So you choose one trick, hooped for 3 to 5 minutes, only doing that trick, and see how you can move your body in that trick. I'm going to demonstrate this using a lasso, but I encourage you to find other off-body moves that you feel you could do this with. So here in lasso, I'm going to give myself a few minutes to just explore body movement. Maybe I do some hip figure eights. Maybe I just focus on this off-body arm and see what I can do there. Maybe I just play with my levels, like the first drill. I can switch hands. I'm still doing the same trick. Maybe now I'm getting a little bored with standing up, so I want to take it to the floor. Maybe I strike a pose. Maybe I see what movement I can find down here. Right? So just pick a trick, give yourself 3 to 5 minutes to play with it, and see what comes out. See what feels good in your body. Thank you so much for letting me make this video for you. I hope it's helpful for you, Rubies, and I hope you find some more movement in your flow. Namaste.